She called it in chaos. Kate Winslet, the last woman standing in Hollywood's war against aging, just dropped an explosive indictment against the celebrity world. This wasn't a casual interview. It was a righteous declaration of war against an industry now obsessed with fillers, needles, and a terrifying new wave of weight loss drugs. For Winslet, the fight against the knife isn't political, it's profoundly personal. She's seen this movie before, and it nearly broke her. The fact is, Kate Winslet has spent her entire career in a quiet act of defiance. While other stars were freezing their faces and adjusting their bodies, Winslet swore she would never give in. She once spoke of the so-called British Anti-Cosmetic Surgery League, a pact with stars like Emma Thompson to stand against procedures that went against her morals. She famously argued that as an actress, she refused to freeze the expression on my face. It was a principled sacrifice that set her apart, establishing her as Hollywood's authentic anchor. But the origin of that fairy conviction is far darker. You have to remember the crucible of her early career. After Titanic exploded onto the world stage, Winslet, barely 22, became the target of relentless, borderline abusive body shaming. Journalists dared to tell her she looked melted and poured into dresses. Even her own acting teacher told her to mentally prepare to settle for the fat girl parts. She recently recalled confronting one of those abusers, telling them, "I hope this haunts you." This was the conflict of her youth, a young woman, deeply insecure and terrified, battling a vile media machine that wanted her smaller, tighter, and quieter. Now, she sees that old enemy return, cloaked in a new guise. It isn't just Botox anymore. It's the widespread epidemic of GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic. Winslet finds the disregard for health terrifying, asking, do they know what they are putting in? Reports show a chilling surge in off-label use of these pharmaceuticals, fueled by Hollywood's demand for instant, extreme thinness. For Winslet, the rush to chemically shrink yourself, sometimes with dangerous side effects like muscle mass loss, is the ultimate sacrifice of health for a fleeting, false perfection. The worst part is the deep, hidden hypocrisy. While some celebrities like Amy Schumer and Rebel Wilson claim these shots are a necessary tool for health, it normalizes an impossible beauty standard, especially for young women. Winslet looks at the red carpet and sees a conflicting mess, some stars embracing their natural shape, while others do everything they can to not be themselves. It creates an unattainable visual code that only the wealthy and desperate can follow, often at the expense of their long-term health, and sometimes creating drug shortages for actual diabetics, and this is where her struggle turns to open fury. She believes young women have no concept of what being beautiful actually is. Winslet champions the look of a life lived, saying her favorite thing is when your hands get old. That's life right there. She blames the in chaos on social media, which provides a warped, filtered mirror for an entire generation. Kate Winslet isn't just an actress anymore. She is a defiant veteran, still fighting the brutal battle against Hollywood's machine of manufactured shame. Her decades-long sacrifice for authenticity might just be the only true rebellion left.